All right, morning and welcome. It is time for another weekly, but we're changing it up a bit this time. Today we have Barrie95 versus Portal. Got some experimental settings going on here. We are trying out what we'd like to call the all keys archetype. We'll explain that more in a bit, but joining me on comms today, Schwartz, Gandhi, morning and welcome.
Morning. Hello.
Welcome here. Ooh, there's a weird cropping going on here. Let me go ahead and fix that here. But while I'm doing that, the all keys archetype is pretty cool. You don't need to beat K Rool at all, so no required K Rool moves, but you still need to get all 8 keys, and collecting key 8 at the end of Helm will end the game. So it seems like it would be shorter, but it's a little trickier here. So we'll see what exactly happens. Definitely less moves required here, but as you can see, not the friendliest of starts here. We have barrel throw, we have shockwave, and we have homing ammo. No exclusive Kong moves.
Okay, starting with shockwave is actually really nice. That'll get us early access to rainbow coins, since for these settings, dirt patches are out of the pool, meaning that rainbow coins are in their vanilla locations locked by shockwave. So give us access to a bunch of rainbow coins at the start, so shops will definitely not be an issue this time.
Yeah, definitely one of the change ups that compared to the radical simple level order settings that we had last week. It is going to be a difference, so when it comes to fairies. Now, obviously, you cannot take a picture of a fairy. You have to come back once you have the fairy camera. And on top of that, there is a check on the Great Fairy where the camera and shockwave used to be.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, where you get the shockwave initially is now a check in the pool, just locked by Minigame. So, yeah, we'll see if anyone forgets that this time.
All right, we have a channel prediction going. We have a Gamba here, and if you're joining us live on Twitch, you will have the ability to gamble some channel points here. And normally we start off with, will someone get all 5 Kongs by 45 minutes in? We'll see if that happens or not here, but we will hopefully see. Well, hopefully our viewers, we see a slower seed, but the racers definitely want something a little bit quicker.
Yeah, my sympathy is definitely leaning more towards the racers than the chat, unfortunately. In terms of like the length of these presets so far, I found all keys to be around the same length as our standard season 2. The biggest like, I guess, like bottleneck in terms of all keys is when you don't start with shockwave and you just don't have any access to rainbow coins, and thus your GB hunts will be probably hindered a lot.
Yeah, and now shops are a little cheaper to make up for it in these settings, but yeah, it tends to slow things down a little bit just because of that. I'm not sure if we're gonna see it this time or not, but well, I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah. I'm just curious to see how they're gonna handle this like no move start effectively. So I'm wondering if we'll see a Japes early, because with starting with barrel throw, that does give access to a decent amount of chunky checks.
Yeah, I think we're set for pretty much any level to be level 1. That's our first, like, probably since dirt patches are out of the pool, the best thing that we can do is just head straight to level 1. You can grab the item at the entrance, and then we'll just immediately see what it is.
Yep.
Since we also have progressive hints, we don't have to worry about going to the second lobby to grab the hint doors there. They'll just be delivered straight to our doorstep.
Yeah, it's like Amazon for DK Island.
Exactly.
All right, looks like we are all ready to go here. So we will be starting the race. Our wonderful race mod Nintendo Sarah. Gonna hit that button in a second here, and we will get started in 15 seconds, or whenever the restream starts to catch up with the actual race room. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Yo, the DK Rap DK Island. This is the scene right here.
Oh man, this is a blessing. Cherish it. And we do have Japes level 1. Right.
Oh, it's Japes level 1. It's a 0. They have 0 GBs. They need to get a GB. They have to buy a GB. They have to use the dirt patch. That's hilarious. Wow.
Logical implications for Shockwave in these settings? I would have never believed. That's awesome.
Alright, now what would be even more hilarious if this golden banana was more than 5 coins, but I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I think 5 coins is the limit for low shop prices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. 4 coin, Lanky Kong GB. And if you saw that like little wrinkly icon appear in the bottom right corner, that indicates that you unlocked a new progressive hint.
Yes. That's one of the most like imperative feedbacks for progressive hints was not knowing when your next batch of hints come. So now with that notification, makes progressive hints just so much better. We can even, that's nice, we can buy 2 GPs.
Castle Diddy Metal. Wath. Factory Diddy Block Tower. 5-door Temple is Foolish. And Tiny Fight Diddy and Caves. Caves Diddy is Tiny. Very interesting. Factory Shops is Diddy, so maybe we'll see Factory early. Barrels is Path of 5 and 8.
Ooh.
Then Prod Room is Key 8.
Noted.
Not like the strongest set of hints, because we don't know where any of those levels are, and like barrel throwing isn't exactly, you know, like that could mean anything, right? We do have a factory level 2 though. Thank you, Portal Man, for finding that out for us.
That is 3 GBs for factory.
Some
Can't get in there quite yet.
Good information for the back pocket later. Now, if you notice Barrie, there are some, I don't want to say hidden, but like they're a little bit tucked away chunky coins, if you will, at the beginning here. With these specific dirt patch eggs, and I mean, normally we start with Shockwave here, but for most seeds, that's not going to happen. So it really tests your knowledge on where some of these singular stand around coins are. So that's one benefit to these settings here for our racers.
What do you think is the most hidden coin patch in the game? It's like not.
God. I need to think about this one.
Personally, my mind leans towards the 3 DK coins in the number game room. That's just like hidden right off camera. I did not know about that until like several months ago. Yo, bean sighting.
Key right away is this 5? It is 5. That fulfills our first hint immediately. Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Well, no, it does. It does. I'm right.
Yeah. So key 5 is solved, but barrels is still path to key 8.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
And yes, there was a bean sighting immediately. Our bean leavers are celebrating.
Man, DK rep in DK Isles and an early bean. Man, this is shaping up to be a great seed.
Anyway, there is a Diddy potion in the chunky cage. That's going to be something noteworthy for later.
Melon crate, a new randomized item location in these settings.
Not that one specifically, though. Apparently, just vanilla.
Yes. Yep. Yes. No.
Now, without like DK, ooh, there's a Nintendo coin. Interesting.
Wow. Interesting. Shops or pages.
Now, I can imagine they're not going to spend too much time here unless they start getting more moves. Like, Orang Sprint's not going to do them any good, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there's not really too much they can realistically do here if you think about it without much moves, at least logically. So they're just really going to get these quick checks and bail is my best guess. Oh, I hate when the slats do that when you're doing the charge attack.
Oh, I guess I never noticed this, but the splats are also shuffled amongst themselves. That does not really imply anything, it's just that their hair is different than what they would normally
Yes. Especially since we have free trade agreement on for blueprints, which means any Kong can collect any other Kong's blueprints. Too crazy there. Well, Barrie had some more hints, and I neglected to look at that, but I think Portal Man's going to see them soon anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Barrie is going to be peaking Trough and Scoff here. Early Trough and Scoff setting.
Yeah, this is a really low one for, was this like 34? This is not a bad play.
Nice routing by Barrie to get that Trough and Scoff in there. If Portal Man wants to check it, he has to walk all the way back.
Yeah, probably not thinking. Just fair, because it's just a GB.
Alright, what do we got here? So barrels, prod room, so Owl Tree's foolish. Rabbit Racers. Production room is, ooh, another production room, but this one's just key 2.
Storage and arcade, P8.
Caves Tiny is DK.
DK.
Storage area is Path Key 8. Okay.
Okay, so, ooh, that's an interesting, that's like a nice Kong chain there. We have to go get Diddy first in Factory, which will get Tiny in Caves, and then DK. DK last.
Bang. So something of benefit, especially when we have multipath hints going on here, another benefit for all keys is that there's less going on with the, less information going on with the hints, because like obviously you would get K rule hints as well normally with these key hints, but here that's not something to concern about. You're only going to see the key hints, so there's a lot less information to process, if you will. So that's another benefit for the all keys finish.
Alright. Okay, Portal Man's not going to be checking prod because we have to climb it anyways. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think that's just a smart idea.
Collecting those GB or those CBs on that pole is just so hard sometimes.
Going back to Barrie now, Portal Man didn't check this because the checks on here are technically out of logic. You need Pineapple or Ponytail Twirl to get these, but he's gonna get this. Well, I thought he was gonna get this, but he made a mistake and fell. He's not gonna worry about it.
We don't even have an instrument or a gun to check the spot, so we'll just have to leave it.
That's probably what he was thinking anyway.
Ooh, Barrie's gonna check K Lumsy here with this Orang Spring. Just a moment.
And didn't matter.
Yeah, that is another thing about having dirt patches being vanilla. There's no need to head to K Lumsy right away because that's not a Sphere 0 check. So you have to remember to come back after you get sprint.
Yeah, kind of a nice thing about these things is just immediately you can just jump right in when you don't have the dirt start. Bongo Blast making an appearance in storage.
Ooh.
That's gonna be Path to Key 8, potentially anyway.
Yeah. That seems feasible. If it's just a key 8, it's usually an instrument.
There's Diddy Kong. That's a pretty free Diddy if you ask me.
Okay, but how free though? 3 coins. Yeah, pretty free.
Alright, probably some more gold banana buying over here. Still requires 60 gold bananas to get into Helm in these settings. And so the pacing should be similar to what it was that we had for season 2.
It seems like Barrie is going to get a quick head start on production before buying Diddy.
Yeah, Portland just doesn't care. He knows he's gonna come back later, so. Okay, nothing too interesting here so far.
Ooh, the potion could be on the Diddy check here in Prod.
Yeah, I wonder if that.
Or the...
I wonder if Portal wanted Diddy first before doing that. I think he's gonna go back to Prod now and do it. No, he's gonna do the upper area, I think. Yeah, he'll do the upper part, then drop down. Meanwhile, Barrie is going to keep climbing here.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Toy Block Tower is also Waft, so we're going to grab that right when we're here. Pretty easy to grab without Simian Spring.
Slightly dangerous jump by Barrie there to get to that Kasplat, and he does end up getting key 2.
Okay.
Got some more hints unlocked too. Alright, what hints do we got? So, Galleon, Fairy, Punch Chest is Wath. Main Isles key 4. And Creme Isle key 8. And Foolish. Oh no, not Treasure Room. How could you do this at Treasure Room, Sarah?
Red Pipe Chest, no longer hype.
And in the meantime, while we were peeking at hints, Barrie, out of logic, got Slam 2 in the Crusher Room.
Ooh,
very interesting.
Is that our key 8?
Yeah, so remember we got a factory prod room as Pat the key 8, so that could be something.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Pretty straightforward minigame here. All right, and this is a Wath. What could it be? Pineapple launcher, huh?
Interesting.
I don't think we really have like any sort of hints as to what that could be for, but obviously it's going to be used for something at some point.
It could be for
I
main
guess
aisle.
Yeah. So we have that main aisle's path to key 4 and could just be the chunky lock cage. Oh, and there's Singing Spring. Oh, that's a funny one. Simian Spring was on the CB rewards. Finally, Diddy Kong appears on Barrie's side.
I think Portalman might be having the better routing here because he's going to have Spring by the time he reaches Prod, so he'll know that that check, if it's something, will also be in logic. Probably not likely. It's probably just pointing to the slam, but who knows. Donkey Kong hook.
Here he is making sure he gets all of those bananas. Don't want to end up in a situation later where you're stuck looking for metal for an early item that you needed a long time ago. That's what we'd like to call an alt to tweet 1 around these parts. Nothing in there, so we're going to see a nice run into production room here. I wonder if Portal Man is going to go for Crusher Room later. I guess we'll find out. Doesn't look like he's going to do it now at least. Oh, nope, he is.
Yes, that's true.
No, he's not. See, now if he doesn't get anything from any of these checks here, he would know, and we would then as well know that that slam is going to be for Key 8 somehow.
Oh yeah, he can pull through.
He might not ever come back to that slam.
Ooh, okay.
But I don't know if you can, even out of logic, I don't think you can get that. He might end up coming back later.
I mean, even so, this, I would think, if this isn't a bait file or something, this is more likely going to be what's actually path to Key 8. Because in most cases, the slam doesn't usually get hinted path. Who knows?
And Portal Man again taking his time, making sure he gets the metal here before leaving. I mean, it was a medal.
Yep. You got the medal.
Alright, and so Portal Man definitely did get Simian Spring, so there's no crazy out of logic shenanigans here, so he can just get this. Oh man, it's the camera!
Ooh. Okay, that is way more believable to be path to Key 8 than slam.
I definitely agree.
But that probably means that he's not going to check the crusher.
Oh, you know, he's falling down, maybe. Just maybe.
No,
He's
survey
thinking.
says...
He's thinking. He's thinking, chat.
Show me a crusher room play?
Oh no! What is he doing though? Is he just leaving?
He's probably gonna go get that fairy and buy the number game real quick.
Yeah, and this is going to be potentially a path to Key 8, so definitely want to do this. It's just a golden banana, but it is, at the same time, it is a golden banana. You need it.
Especially considering that both Japes and Factory are our first 2 levels, we could see some very, very high spikes in B-Locker values.
Alright, Portal Man can be checking some fairies here. And he'll probably head... Okay, there's a golden... And this is nice, because he'll probably end up going straight to Chunky's Cage and Isles, which also... Okay, maybe not. He'll probably take Warp 3. If he decides to do it anyway. Yeah, there we go. And here is... Oh, it's a key! This is key 4.
Okay. Well... Pretty free keys, not gonna lie. Oh, and Barrie did go back and check the other check and prod, so he's gonna get this camera real quick.
Nice.
Oh, yep. Gotta reload the room for that cannon to work. Very, very weird edge case if you get key 4 in DK Isles.
Yeah, and that's not really an easy fix because that's not really that thing that makes that appear as a cutscene. So like just auto triggering a cutscene like that is a little odd. All right, so as to key 5, oh, I couldn't see the golden banana
that
count.
was,
Did anyone else?
I believe that was 22.
That isn't too bad actually.
Yeah, for level 5, it's not bad.
Oh, there's a potion. Creme Isle is a path to key 8.
Okay.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And another bust on the TNS here in Factory for Barrie.
Very fitting music for this this mini game. I think this is like Mario Party 2, I think.
Yep. Mario Party 2 actually works really well in the DK sound font.
A lot of games surprisingly work well in the DK sounds, but Final Fantasy VII works really good in the DK sound font.
Oh yeah. What is that one song? What is it called? If it's One Wing Kong.
Yeah, One Wing Kong.
Special shout outs to all my composers out there.
Yeah, you especially made that one.
I myself am also a part of the music rabbit hole.
How many tracks do we have available now? Like a zillion? Let's just say a zillion. And counting.
We are approaching 900. Side checks.
It's a lot.
Oh yeah.
DK, Lanky, and Diddy. Interesting. So we got Rocket Barrel in Creme Isle, and we know that Creme Isle's path to key 8. We just saw that Diddy is on the path to shutting down the Blastomatic, so that likely fulfills that scenario right there.
Yeah, and what's more interesting is that Rocket Barrel is probably not on any other paths. You usually see Rocket Barrel be involved in a lot of stuff, especially metal shenanigans. And also, yeah, that the bongos. Ooh, peanuts. Okay.
It's peanuts. Something really interesting to point out here. This is an all key seed. We have 6 of the 8 keys already. These players are zooming. This is a fast start to a seed.
Yeah, this looks like exercise in GB routing. Which I'm not gonna lie is not my strong suit.
Yeah, it's have to be like, it sounds like it might not be something you need to. What is this camera?
What the heck is that? Yeah, that's camera. Is it Chunky's afro that's doing that?
I think it puts it on top of the player model. That's probably it. That's hilarious.
Huh.
Right, we're doing the cannon game here. Remember that barrel throwing his path to key 8, so this is definitely something you want to check.
Nope. I'm going to be seeing Barrie enter Galleon as well. What do we have all here in Galleon? We have a Wave the Horde Fairy, which we can't get yet.
Yep, that's about it. Something that's going to be a little bit more enticing here. Oh, this might be diving. I think it would make sense if this is diving.
Let's see.
Oh, it's vine swinging. Interesting.
That checks out.
That is a path to key 8.
Ooh, Galleon Splat and Lighthouse Alcove. Yo, Kevin is Wave the Horde?
Uh-oh.
That was the only hint I was able to grab from Barrie's.
Yeah, and Portal Man's gonna be getting that hint soon too, so it's all good. I also only got that one. Now, something to remember in these settings as well is that we open and close some areas in some of the levels compared to Season 2. The Shipyard area is now a closed area and the Lighthouse area is now an open area, and so you do need peanuts to get to the Shipyard. Fortunately, we did find peanuts basically on the way here, so don't really need to do much for that. Alright, and I can imagine Portal Man will be seeing some of the hints that we missed here in just a moment. Portal Man, I guess, forgot that he got another set of wrinkly hints, but that's okay. Or maybe it's not okay. He's gonna be getting that alcove Pisswat, aka Kevin, in just a moment here, so.
Yep. Because, fun fact, Kevin is in logic without the need of diving. You can kill him by just jumping on his head. As shown right here.
And there's diving.
Yep.
Just
no better way to illustrate that than by having diving on Kevin. So diving is way of the horde. Which is probably to be expected.
I mean, diving locks caves, and there's a lot of things in caves, so... Oh, here we go. Mills is foolish. Cameron's Pathkey would... Mills, Galleon Lobby Way of the Horde, and Lighthouse Way of the Horde.
Okay, so... The Galleon Caverns is more than likely pointing to the ferry.
Yep.
And then Peanuts are Way of the Horde. Interesting. Another white vial here.
Something probably locked behind Shipyard. Yeah, another white vial, very interesting. You can get that. You have Rocket Barrel, so very curious to see what this ends up being.
Yo, grabbing this balloon? Hog? Shout out to this balloon.
Oh,
Top 10.
That was some nice coin grabbing. And sorry, Mechfish Agenders. Oh, it's another slam!
Wow, bailed out. Okay.
Unbelievable. Portal Man left. We're going to caves, which is going to be level 4 guaranteed because it's simple level order, and we know there are Kongs in there.
Good call. All right, so
I'm a little surprised Portal didn't check the Shipyard area, but then again, he probably wants the Kongs first before heading there, probably.
Oh, Barrie. That's the unfortunate thing about Kevin here, is that if you get caught in like this swiping attack, you can get like stunned for a real long time, which is
yeah.
Yeah, not cool.
Oh, you're one golden banana short. Womp womp. Now Portal's going to take the sad, slow walk of shame to Cranky to buy an extra golden banana. In the meantime, Portal Man did not do this lanky check, I believe, on the left that Barrie is doing. So we are about to see that for the first time. It's nothing anyway. Yeah, it looks like Barrie is doing slightly better with the golden banana counts here.
Yeah, just by one at the moment. Barrie's going to be sticking around to probably check Shipyard. Yep.
so funny that we already have Super Duper Simian Slam. Of course, the not K Rules seed is the one where we get that.
I sure hope for Portal Man's sake that we don't need the Super Duper Slam.
Right.
Because, yeah, Crusher Room is like one of those checks that you just full clear all the checks around it and then just assume that you cleared that one as well. And then you just never come back for it.
Barrie is going to be doing some of the shipyard here.
Meanwhile, we're going to get started on caves here from Portal.
All right, and your Kongs are going to be in, well, I guess the order, so to say. You need to get Tiny first because Tiny unlocks DK. Tiny is gotten by Diddy, so I think Portal Man is going to be prioritizing some of the Diddy checks first. No guitar though, so that does prevent him from getting a decent amount, but he can get the
metal
banana metal. The other three he cannot do. And the
Yeah,
the Cosplats are not considered part of that specific Kongs check because of free trade agreement. So either Tiny is going to be on colored bananas or he's locked by a guitar somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at the barrel right here, my Funkies, it's just a metal. So I would say that the metal here is actually a really good play.
Oh, and there's also the boss as well. That's a good call.
Ooh, true. Don't think we've seen a TNS yet.
Yo, buying a pearl? Nope.
Never buy a pearl, folks. Can't hurt you.
I don't know. You shouldn't say if there's any pearl believers in the chat. I guess not.
And no love for the mermaid. Although Portal Man does. He's behind the pearl.
All right. We need a pearl emote. Just post a capital O.
Ooh, Chunky Vases is Wave the Horde. And the Underground Kasplat.
Lowlands Key 5.
And various Aztec Tunnel has 2 potions.
That's funny about that Kasplat because we couldn't, when we were there, we couldn't really see it, right?
Yeah, we didn't have any gun or any instrument to even check it. So, wonder if Barrie goes and grabs that real quick before he dips into caves.
That was a really funny slide by Diddy there.
Yeah, the angles on that archway is really annoying. I always slip off of that, as well as in Igloo.
Dang, no cave viewers today.
Oh, TNS potion sighting.
Yo.
It's a green potion.
Oh my god, if it's dogged on too. No.
Nope. Green potion though, so this is punch. This could be really good for Barrie.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, Portal Man's going to be coming back there anyway, but like, That's a huge pull. And you can kind of see here, like, your Golden Banana pace. Really good for these progressive hints, because Barrie was only slightly ahead of Portal Land, but like he got so much more information by just having that next threshold of Golden Bananas available to him. Doink. All right, nothing too crazy yet here. Portal Man's just gonna buy some blueprints.
No.
All right.
No key 7 hints so far.
Yeah, there's no key 7 hints at all. Really, who knows where that's gonna be? I'm presuming we're gonna get one at some point. I hope we get one at some point, because if we don't, I'm gonna be mad at a certain someone who sets up these hints.
Not naming names.
Actually, you know what? I'll be mad, but the streams will like it. Yo, there's Tiny Kong, just as I was kind of thinking.
Yep. And then Tiny gets DK here, so... can we even do any checks with Tiny here?
Maybe we won't be able to do this one right here. All right, is this punch like you said? Let's find out. It is, in fact, Primate Punch. Good call.
Ooh, okay.
The Galleon boss having something. Very cool. Now, this is cool for Barrie, because now he's just going to get the fairy right away.
And Diddy fights the boss here, so this is probably nothing. Yep.
Yeah, so Tiny stuff, you need to have some of her moves in order to do any of her checks here, so there's nothing really Portal Man can do at this point. He does need one more Golden Banana. It almost seems like the story of Portal's life here. He's been like one Golden Banana short of being able to do some of the things he's wanted to do. Very sad.
Alright, what's on this fairy?
That's Gorilla Gone. That is needed for Key 8.
Alright.
So, we have an interesting kind of logic situation here. So, Galleon Caverns was hinted at the Key 8. It got us both Vines and Gorilla Gone. So, that could be pointing to either of those things. So it's very possible you need Vines to get something else, and that Galleon Caverns was just for Gorilla Gone. But it's also possible that that hint was pointing towards Vines, and Vines doesn't really get you anything else. So kind of a fine line you need to think about here. But because you need Vines, oh, there's Featherbow.
Oh, that's gross. Okay.
Two
Big
metal checks in here at something. That's crazy. But Vines does get you whatever on this, more than likely. So like you can get down here with Ponytail Twirl, but we don't have it yet. So I'm thinking you need Vines for this. Logically anyway. Oh my god, is that Ponytail Twirl? Oh, it's Monkey Port.
Okay. Wow,
that is interesting.
How's Key 8 doing right now? We just need trombone and guitar, I think. Yeah, because we got bongos, rocket barrel, Vines, Monkey Port, and Gorilla Gone are all accounted for.
Yep.
Any? Huh. Okay.
Alright, Portal Man's finally gonna get some hints, then we can see the ones that we may have missed. Little Lands Q5, we got that. Underground Way of the Horde, we got that. Base's Wave, the Horde. Aztec Tunnels, 2 potions.
Any Doom enjoyers in chat?
Oh, rip. Doom's a classic. Portal Man's gonna be going back to Japes here. Presumably he's gonna be doing that underground check probably, question mark.
Might even check the Peanuts stuff here. Have we figured out why Peanuts is Wath yet?
I don't think Barrie found anything locked in that Galleon area, so I don't think so.
Okay.
Before Alta tweet, I think 3 it is, where it's just needed for a Helm game or something dumb. What was your cook?
If Tiny in any way gets guitar, I think that puts Peanuts logically required for that medal. The Diddy Metal Caves.
Did Peanuts lock Diddy Melon Caves?
I believe it's you need any 2 of guitar, Rocket Barrel, or Peanuts.
Yeah. So I think that's good.
Yeah.
So it could have satisfied that. We're almost be checking the ferry behind K. Rule's ship here.
Ooh, good call.
It is a potion. Oh, there's Ponytail Twirl.
All right. P8 maybe.
Well, it's Rocket Barrel is a path, but maybe this is a path too? Question mark. Guess we don't know for sure, but it's almost certainly Rocket Barrel.
Oh. Yo, we got a hunkless going on over here on Barrie's side.
Oh baby. So for those who don't know, you technically are supposed to be using Hunky Chunky to do this check. But the Hunky Chunky switch will accept any boulder you place on it. So you can just walk over with a small boulder the size of a large boulder and just place it on there and the switch will work and you can do this check.
Yeah, and yeah, Portal Man does not have punch, so he was not able to do this.
He's probably gonna need to be hinted punch at this point. That's gonna be a really hard check to go back and do. 2 potions in Aztec Tunnels. This is gonna be one of them.
Seems that Barrie's been really playing into the advantage of Shockwave early to get all of these shops and such.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big. I don't know if I'll advantage, but that's gonna be a huge. It's gonna be a huge nicety to have for getting all these shop items, and we got Grape Shooter sighting. That's gonna be Wath.
Yeah, Grape is Wath.
Yeah, really interesting point. Grave is Wath despite a Foolish Owl Tree. That's interesting. And 5 Door Temple's Foolish. So maybe just the back of Kalumsey, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Or maybe a little giant mushroom insides? Maybe?
Oh boy, the check of legends.
Two out of our 5 guns are hinted wall so far.
So the status of the bean check, we know where the bean is. Portal missed that. He's gonna have to go back and fly up there. The bean check is, the bean is coconut locked on Tiny's Japes hillside check. So we do need coconut for that. We still need DK for that as well. And also we don't know which level forest is yet.
At this point, it has to be locked by slam. Or it's going to require a slam for switches there. Shouldn't be a problem for either racer right now. Unless Forest is level 7, whereas Portal might have a little trouble.
We are 45 minutes in. We officially have not found 40 or all of the 5 Kongs within 45 minutes. So, if you voted no on the predictions, congratulations, you get channel points. And if you voted yes, you just lost the Gamba, so.
Indeed, doubters rise up. Could have said it better myself.
Oh! Portal needs to check the vulture. That's locked behind Grape.
Ooh, and diving is also wall, so this is actually a really good idea. I don't think we have seen a reason to use diving yet.
Fortunately, you can use other Kong's ammo here. Grape isn't exactly the strongest piece of fruit, but pineapple does the most damage, which you do have available. It is not going to be anything other than a golden banana, but hey, you can kill this guy in 2 hits with pineapple, so may as well get it at this point. Nice routing by Portal.
I forgot there was a balloon there. Shout out to that balloon.
Very odd place for a balloon, that's for sure. Love how methodical Barrie has been checking every single one of these trough and scoffs.
It seems like he's doing this out of not doing it and getting punished for it in a previous race.
Yeah, and I mean, it's always something that you have to consider when you're doing these, right? Because, like, based on what hints you have, like, it's a long check to do. A lot of racers just don't bother with them. Some racers check them every time. This race, it's paying off that it was checked, and we have a coconut shooter sighting.
Ooh, okay.
That does lock something of Diddy's that also locks the bean. That's going to be our other check in Aztec tunnels.
How is GB disparity doing? Torment's at 31.
Find out here in a second. 30. Okay, so it's about the same.
Okay, so I would assume. Oh, yo, we're getting a check from here?
Nope. Okay. Just a peek. And it's nothing.
So it seems that Barrie's probably behind solely because of these TNS checks now. They're still like roughly, like almost exactly even in GBs. You're not even that far apart, for what it's worth. Just like a tiny temple visit, really.
We're gonna get a vulture check here. Oh, by the way, Check of Legends is now in Logic.
Oh. Ayo?
There are 2 crates here, by the way, that are very easy to get. And there's a 3rd one inside the Llama Temple.
Man, I love Melon crates so much. They just buff like a lot of levels. Specifically, Aztec and Forest. Mills has like what 2 in there?
Bills
like,
is just
available?
like absolutely loaded now. Alright, we got some more hints available here. We'll see when Portal Man reads those. Underground Way of the Horde, Trick Vases,
Forest Shops.
Forest Shops, key 7. Okay, well there's our key 7. Isles,
Ooh.
Ditty, Snides, Barrel, Caverns, key 8.
Yo, Hillside Path to Key 8?
And yep, Hillside key 8. I'm betting that's guitar in the chunky location.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Man, I was thinking the bean. It was
I
too
mean-
bean filled. You never. It could be charge in that, and then
Could be.
so.
Alright, Portal Man's gotta go over here to get a crate.
And then Market Barrel. Just wait, Lord. Yeah, that's. So yeah, another thing to note is that we have 2 separate Galleon Caverns Path to Key 8 hits. So that probably implies that both diving and the other item, was it Gone, are Path to Key 8. Which...
Portal Man's going back into Galleon. Portal Man is going back into Galleon here, so he probably sees that double Wath Caverns. But I mean, realistically, right? We already know what those are. We know one is Vines, one is Gorilla Gone. But he has a lot of area to check here. I wonder if he's going to be doing the boss check here. We haven't gotten a hint for this boss.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not really a lot of incentive to do specifically the Galleon boss, except maybe diving being Wath.
I mean, he may have ended up just doing it naturally in his routing. So it wouldn't be a shock to me, in my opinion. Song's a classic, easily.
Strong Kong is like probably my second favorite of the Transformation Barrel songs.
All right, chat. What is your favorite vanilla DK64 song that isn't the DK rap? Post them. Because if I include the DK rap, that's just cheating.
I gotta say, my favorite is probably the Fungi Forest Minecart. I love that
I'm
song.
a fan of Cave's Boss personally.
K's Boss is really good. I remember, yeah, a couple days ago we were having like a big tier list discussion on bosses.
It's a good discussion.
Yeah.
It definitely
Armadillo.
didn't devolve into name calling and hating, that's for sure.
All good things. All good things. And what do we got?
Coconut Shooter now acquired.
We got a pause menu from Sarah.
That's an interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone say that. It's a good one.
It's like a nice slow jam, I would call it. Then what else? Castle Ballroom. Good, good. Mad Maze Mall. Castle Boss. Case Boss. Yo, Candy's Candy Stand? You know, fun fact. Here's a little music fun fact for you guys. Did you know that there are specifically 2 separate channels for the flute instrument? We like to call it like a clarinet sound. There's one that has vibrato and one that does not, which makes it sound like wobbly, I guess. Most songs will use the one with vibrato, except Candy's Store, which uses the one that doesn't. Specifically because of all of the pitch bends in the song. Just to make it a little more concise, I guess. And that's the only time that specific flute or clarinet is used.
But I bet you didn't know this, Schwartz. There is actually a third flute-like sound available. I bet you didn't know that.
Really? No.
Yes, and the only way you can access it, well, no, if I don't want to share the secret to access it, but if you do access it, what happens is Grant Kirkhope shows up to your house with a piccolo and starts playing the part live in person.
No way. Can we get...
Yeah. My dad works for Nintendo, that's how I know.
Can we get all of the data miners to verify that real quick? Can we get Balam on this?
And I also heard that there's another track where Spike, the Australian Spike, will show up to your house and play piano for you. So I can't say where those are because we don't want people to abuse them. But those are some really secret stuff about this game that you didn't know until now.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Spike. And
you know what? Maybe we won't tell you how to access mini channels, but you can find out more about music in general, about how DK64 works, if you go to DK64Randomizer.com.
Yes.
In the meantime, Portal is checking the Galleon boss in his natural progression. This is very good for him. He's gonna get Primate Punch. That's gonna unlock. He's gonna just run back to the I guess the chest room in Galleon Caverns.
Okay. This is going to be pretty worth it. It's not going to lose a lot of time here. So far, Punch has only really gotten Gorilla Gone, which is just really needed for in-game at this point.
Yep. Now, after this, I'm trying to think about what Portal Man does next. So Portal Man's advantage here is that he has Feather Bow. I wonder if with what he has, can he get 40 bananas in caves with Tiny? I think you might need sacks. I'm trying to think about this. So there's 10 in the river.
Let me whip out the...
There's a balloon. Oh, you're gonna whip out the calculator.
Unless you want to be smart and figure it out yourself.
Yeah, we're gonna talk through this. We're gonna talk through this. So there's 10 in the river.
Yeah.
There is a balloon, just like that. You only need feather for. That's 20 right there. There is a bit that you need feather for. Oh, there's Mini Monkey. Portal Man was short by 5 for Tiny's medal. Oh, that bites. That bites.
That is... do we need that, though? That'll definitely help for Tiny's medal in caves.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what?
Barrie's just running back.
Yeah. We even have Monkey Port, so we can get the 20 bunches, or the 4 bunches in the Koshitar area.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tiny's medal is pretty good.
Man, that's brutal for Portal Man. It's just going to depend on how fast he decides to go back to caves now. Because Barrie has access to quite a few things now with Tiny, and I'm almost certainly going to have access to probably this well, definitely has access to this check.
Yeah, this check could just be Diddy. Or DK.
And if there was another Diddy, that'd be insane.
Diddy 2.
Well, it is not. So maybe we've got to go back to our my initial cook, which was it's on the bananas.
Chinese metal without sacks is really weird. We're definitely probably still out of logic for it. Barrie did honkless, and we have no sighting right now. So yeah, just gonna.
Wait, is
20 right over
DK in
here.
two-door ship? I thought Cave's Tiny was path to DK.
Yeah, it's caves. It's gonna be right here. Yep,
All right,
there he
that's
is.
just what I thought.
He's finally here.
Just barely over an hour, we have all of our Kongs. Vin Diesel mode has been activated. Three items, including 2 Kongs, have been on Cave's rewards. That's pretty crazy. All of them unhinted too, by the way. Well, I guess I don't want to say the Kongs were unhinted, but like they weren't specifically called out.
That is kind of gross. Yep, and we have coconut, so we can go grab this potion here. Probably gonna. We're suspecting this is guitar. It could also be charge.
Oh,
And then of course,
as long as Portland does not go into caves, he's just putting himself as a disadvantage here. Oh, sorry, if he's as long as he doesn't go to what do you call it? Aztec, that's what it is. That's where he got Mini Monkey. As long as he doesn't go there, he's at a disadvantage. So we'll see what happens.
yeah, Mini Monkey on the tiny Aztec medals. Not one you really want to go out of here. It's
Actually, you know what? Portal Man can get 40 with Tiny. He doesn't need Mini Monkey. He just needs to go out of logic and do a small boulder small boulder size a large boulder.
Oh, we're gonna get him some more hints here on Barrie's side.
And what do we got
Forced
here?
Funky. Okay. That's
Forced
probably
Funky.
P7.
Guarding the Llama Temple was what now?
I
Galleon boss
did not see one.
defeated.
Good bailout hint on that boss, actually. Neither of our runners needed it, but probably.
Right,
the
Llama
other
Temple was
people.
one potion. There was one more in there that I missed.
I think it was a foolish hint.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, Portal Man can get 40 here, but he's got to go out of logic. That will keep him in the race.
It's okay. Surely he's thinking this.
Castle Underground Foolish.
Oh yeah, that's so true. Yeah, we need that feather for Funky, and Barrie doesn't have that yet. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be kind of yikes.
Barrie did just get guitar though, and that fulfills our hillside path.
Okay, Llama Temple is one. And then Castle Underground is foolish. Interesting.
Oh, he left. Okay, well, if he goes to Aztec, and that doesn't look like it's gonna be the case. Oh, nope. He's gonna check behind here, maybe? That makes sense, actually.
Oh yeah, we haven't done anything.
This is GB. Yo, they are effectively tied with GB count right now. That's pretty funny. 46 popped up on both players' screens.
Yeah. Yeah, and they've been taking like pretty varied routes as of recently. Anyways. think they pretty much took the same route, except Barrie was just a little bit more thorough. But now they're
Castle
kind of
level
splitting up here.
7. Nothing was hinted there, so Portal Man doesn't really care. We're looking for fungi.
No.
Barrie, you gotta leave and re-enter, buddy.
Or just leave altogether.
Alright, well, that solves that, I guess. Alright, the fun is the fairy that everyone is going to learn to love if fairies make it into the settings is this guy. Oh, the flick picture.
Oh, that was a sick capture.
That was skill, right? All skill, 360. Okay, no, actually 360.
All style, all fairies.
All style, all grace. All right, Forest, Funky, Lanky. Let's see what we got. This does mean, by the way, chat, we are probably going to see what's on the bean.
Did Portal Man actually grab the bean? I wasn't looking.
He didn't because he had to get the potion in Hillside for Diddy.
Okay.
That was the priority.
I can't believe you choose guitar over the bean. We are getting a visual check though.
Now remember, Barrie doesn't have feather. Oh, it's just a blueprint. Bean levers are officially very sad right now.
It's so joker.
All right, there is key 7.
Yeah. What's Portal Man looking for right now? We got guitar.
He needs DK. That's basically what it comes down to. I mean, neither one has trombone, which is also needed, but like we really need to see DK.
Yeah,
we really need to get it. Yeah.
Can we suss out where trombone is yet? I think all of our key 8 hints are satisfied so far.
Yeah, I think so. I think we saw maybe factory stores and arcade area. That was path key, but we got bongos there, so yeah, that was satisfied.
Well,
dang.
Grape. I think Grape has to.
Yeah, I think Grape because the key here it has to be.
Yeah. So. What metal? I'm thinking we just need metals now for Grape logic. That's gross.
Yeah. So Forest Funky was key 7, so that's fulfilled now. Barrie is gonna go back to the owl tree, but there is nothing there except potential GBs. And I mean, if the Kasplat and the crate has GBs, that's 2 quick ones. So it's still an okay call to do this.
Oh, you know what? That is a good point. We still have grape checks in castle. Although underground is foolish though. So
Underground's foolish, yep.
It would have to be Wind Tower.
That would be so disgusting. And here is a thing right here. Barrie skipped this.
I think this is bait. No, it could be trombone. This is Pat's key.
Yeah, but what would Grape be for then? I feel like Grape is the key to this whole. Well, Grape still could be like a mini game. It could be Altitude 3.
Yeah. This is. Well, let's see what this is. If this is trombone, this is.
It's balloon.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Please check Lanky Tower for the meme.
That's like
for the meme.
He doesn't have the other slam though. He has to go back to Crusher for that. And Castle's level 7. That's
This is so disgusting right now. Like there's
need-
so much could go wrong from here.
No, caves lanky metal. What was that? That was feather. Yo, that's a hint for Barrie for feather. Nice. Oh, no.
Yeah, Barrie is just running back there, and like there's a huge advantage for Barrie now. Portal Man did not get the hints he needed, so Portal Man's probably gonna be running around here while Barrie gets everything that he needs.
What is Portal Man thinking? Is going to do some Helm lobby checks?
He doesn't have 60, does he? No.
Nope.
Yeah, he's just checking Helm lobby, I guess. Oh, there is something in Helm lobby.
Oh? Eyes?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Wait, there's
Meanwhile,
feather on
Barrie
Barry's
is
end.
gonna grab key 7.
Yep.
If this is trombone, this is an insane cook.
I mean, yeah, both Vines and Gorilla gone. This
Yup.
could be past key 8.
This legit could be it from the hints.
Well done.
All right. Survey says.
Oh my god! That was
That's-
a nice call right there.
Now,
I
if
didn't even consider
only
that.
if only Portal Man had DK, he could start Helm right now. But
Yep.
nope.
Oh, that blows. He's gonna be sending a bit looking for, like, he can get DK right now out of logic. He's not going that way though. He looks like he's just going back into forest. No, he's gonna check these.
It seems like he might. I mean, yeah, we don't have Sax or Mini Monkey on Portal's end, so those are like 3 out of your 4 Kong checks.
I think
I like
Barrie
not
is
available
just gonna go to like push 60 GBs and go to Helm at this point. Because like Lanky is the second slot, so it's doesn't take that long to get that hint.
But if he gets the hint, that means he's just gonna go right past the barrel.
I mean, you might see the barrel and just decide to get it anyway. All right, Barrie's at 54. This is really nice pace for Barrie.
Bonus stage.
Oh, yeah, and he's got 5 in blueprints right now. At least.
Just needs one more.
This actually works out perfectly for him because if he'll check the Helm lobby to splat, and then he'll see the barrel as well. So
Yep.
he won't have
The
to.
problem is though, that still won't be 60 because Helm Lobby Splat was just junk. I wonder if the fairy. No, the fairy up there had ponytail twirl, so no GBs up there for him.
Ooh. Dang.
Regardless, I'm sure Barrie will find his final GB at some point eventually. Not really that concerned about it. Granted, he is going to have a wake-up call here when he sees a potion, and then another potion, and then a junk item. Portal Man is back in Factory. He might loop back around to Crusher Room.
I like the split second pausing and just hearing half a second of Doom music.
Oh, Barrie saw it. He's getting it.
All right.
He still needs a GB, though.
This would have been so clean.
If Barrie had one more additional GB, that would have been such a clean one. Is Portal Man doing Crusher Room here? I think he is. There's no other reason he would come back in here. Or maybe not? Guess you never checked this tiny thing. The problem is though, if he gets super duper Simian Slam, that might lead him to just go to castle and start clearing stuff, which he doesn't need to do. Okay, he left.
Oh, what if... Okay, here's a cook. What if Grape gets Hunky Chunky somewhere? Hunky Chunky's in the Wind Tower?
Oh my god.
And doing Hunkless is a huge advantage here.
Yep. Yeah, I think Portal Man's, he's starting to run out of things to do. Alright, is there any F keys today? There is!
Bah.
I don't think anyone's broken my record of a seed where I had 5 F keys in one seed. That was a fun one.
Oh man, I remember that. That was crazy.
That was a hype one. All right, Barrie is officially in go mode.
And chat may not be able to count, but they sure as heck can spell.
As a musician, it's always been very sad to me that this keyboard doesn't have a G. Like obviously they don't have the sharper flat notes, but like that's the least they can do, right? Just put the.
They couldn't find a neat way to fit 7 Kremlings into that model or whatever.
Yeah, the bottleneck for Portal Man is that never found a mini monkey, which you need to get off CB rewards. Technically, he can get the metal out of logic, but obviously he didn't consider it.
Does Mini Monkey actually get Tiny Smooth? In this sense?
Oh, that's a good point, does it?
Okay, I'm busting this out.
Bust the calculator out. Because you have the 10 in the river.
Ooh. Okay, so Feather, Mini Monkey, and PTT are a valid way to get the cave's tiny metal.
Okay, so it is in logic.
Yeah. And, okay, then that probably destroys my cook of Hunky inventory.
It was a good cook, though.
Thank you. I'm trying. Been reading the recipes and whatnot.
Nice skip by Barrie, going straight into Lanky Kong's room.
Alright. Well, in that case, it's probably just going to be a mini game here. Let's see what we got. Yep, there it is. There's Grape Waff.
Yep. And we have Alta Tweet 3 showing its ugly face once again. Decent check by Portal Man here, checking the Grape Lock check back there. Not gonna give him anything though.
Nice second skip from Barrie there.
And going up to Diddy's room at the top. We have not seen beavers tonight, Alta. I'm hoping we get beers on here at some point because I want to show people that we actually fixed Beaver Bother.
Yeah, so it's not hard as in unplayable. It is now just hard as in hard.
And like the
For the
beavers
veterans, yeah.
actually go where the beavers will actually go into the hole if you lead them to the hole. That's what we did.
Yeah, you know, we no longer need that diagram of how to get the beaver in the hole.
The geometry. You no longer need to know geometry to play Beaver Bother, chat.
Yeah, you no longer need to understand what a tangent to the circle means to play Beaver Bother.
Oh, that's an ugly final mini game in Helm there.
Ugh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst, although. Oh, this is the one oh this is also why peanuts are waft, I think. We got peanuts hinted waft like forever ago, and I think it was also meant for the tiny metal.
Did we
Or
get
not
anything
tiny
in
metal,
Shipyard?
tiny
I don't think we did.
No, I don't think so. Paths don't expect you to get it just for CBs for the boss, I don't think. Yeah. I guess it depends on if Tiny was involved in getting... Oh, you know what? Yeah, she was. Yeah, Tiny gets DK, which gets Coconut, which unlocks the guitar. So that means that Rocket Barrel and Peanuts are the expected way to get the Diddy medal. So
Yep.
that's another reason why Peanuts are worth.
Well, there's Triangle.
Triangle jump scare.
Doesn't do anything for us.
Nope.
All right, and Barry's just gonna roll his way to the end, grab key, and we are done.
Yep, all keys format dictates that we just end right here.
GG to Barrie with the 121. Oh man, Bio just barely sniping first place, beating Barrie by 30 seconds. GG's, great finish.
Wow. GG's Barrie and Obio.
All right, we'll see if we can pull Barrie here for an interview.
Here we go.
All right, we have Barrie. Mornin, Barrie, and welcome. Or maybe it's not here yet.
Yeah. Might have had to go do something real quick.
And he'll show up eventually. Man, that kind of bites for Portal, man, because that mini monkey made all of the difference. Okay, now do we have Barrie? I think we're good.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize this Discord was mute. Okay. I was like wondering what was going on there. I was like, what?
Alright, well, GG's and congrats. Barely sniped first place. Or you barely got sniped to get first place, but ended up getting second, but that's okay. How do you feel like you did? You know, from our perspective, it looked pretty smooth.
I mean, I got a good time, but I screwed up on one thing. And that was, I guess I didn't know when I was there, but, I skipped out on Cave's Lanky Metal.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know at the time that I needed it, but I could have gotten that so easily, and that would have put me up so much more ahead.
Yeah,
Because... yeah.
The thing about your race with Portal is that he was missing Mini Monkey and you were missing Feather. and Mini Monkey just happened to not get hit while Feather did. So that you got to bail out, and he didn't.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I assume you getting the mini monkey on the tiny metal in Aztec was what caused you to go back for caves to try and pull DK.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the reason why. And yeah, I was able to get punch early from Galleon boss. I thought that probably made me think. That pulled me ahead, I think. Did he do the boss early, or?
He did not do the boss early, but like at the same time, Punch only got Gorilla Gone, so like it didn't really do that much for you. Like it got you slightly more like checks, so maybe your GB pace was a little bit more, but like.
I mean, think about that, but also think about where we got DK.
Yup.
That is a very good point. Yeah, not having Punch first pass for caves. Yeah, that Hunkless really. It's just the highlight of the race here, I think.
I was able to do Hunkless. Yeah.
AKA small boulder size of a large boulder.
It's the density of the boulder that matters, not the size.
So, yeah. Is he able to get the metal without the Hunkless strap right now?
Yes.
Yes, you can, because you get the balloon by the Kasplat in the cabins area, then you got the 10 in the river, and if you do Hunkless, that's 20 more.
Oh, I forgot to do something, and I remember.
And then
Should I please? I'm gonna probably be eliminated because of this.
Oh, I know what's happening right here.
I forgot about this. So
I
would have done
it. It's okay. Yeah, don't worry too much about the chat. Chat will have a bean for another season.
Well, like, you had to do the chunky check, and you can't do both of them, so, like, it's understandable. But but since you won, this is the bean tax right here.
The victory lap, so to speak.
If OBO got the bean, I don't know if he did.
That's true. Did OBO get the bean?
No. Oh, actually, I don't know. Why would I know? I'm guessing no, though. I'm personally guessing no.
Fine. There it is, people.
Jimmy, keep it real quick.
All right, now do us all a favor and turn it in.
Go and reap what you sow.
I mean, I peeked it, I guess. So. Oh wait, I can't. I can get the hint though.
Oh yeah, you don't have sacks.
I don't have sacks. I can get the hint though.
Portal Man also obviously didn't find sacks, otherwise we wouldn't be having the issue here with Mini Monkey, so.
Yeah, but like I said, if I probably would have pulled that feather bow early, like my first trip in caves, I could have definitely sub-8'd this. Because my mistake in this run was I went to Owl Tree thinking about grape checks, and I was looking over at my notes and it said Owl Tree Foolish, and I was like, oh crap.
And
yeah, that was a little sneaky there.
And in regards to trombone, I'm presuming you were just gonna get the trombone hint until you just randomly got it in Helm Lobby.
Yeah, I was Aztec with Chunky. Did I even get this? Probably need triangle, right? This might be a
now that I'm thinking, I think Portal Man's doing that right now, actually. I feel like he's turning in golden bananas so he can either get hints or get the saxophone hint. Saxophone would get him 40 bananas. Although I guess he doesn't know he needs to get CBs, so.
Yeah, we do have a triangle sighting was on Japes Diddy Metal.
I think I might need triangle in order to get sacks, but could be on boss maybe.
And then also as a status update, I have VOD dived. Obio did not get the beat, so congrats on Barrie for winning the race. With the only valid run so far.
after. Wait. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I wanted to get to Japes first. But I'm not racing right now, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, first, probably mountain, if not the minecart.
Monkey is the tree stomping Japes. Alright, so Etiquette finished in 126, Camerson finished in 130. Our usual top races are finishing up.
Ooh, I think Portal Man's thinking great for some lanky medals right now.
Okay, here.
Yeah, it's sad about Portal Man because he had 35 tiny bananas in Aztec and he just left.
Yeah.
That was a huge bummer.
Yeah, that is a big change. I think honestly the biggest change in terms of the barrier changes for the new archetypes is specifically Tinies and Lanky's Metal and Aztecs are now freely available. And Lanky's in particular is not the funnest. You have to climb all of the trees surrounding Totem area, which is not fun.
Yo, apparently we're up to 50k seeds generated on the DK64 Randomizer website, and it happened during this race. Congratulations, everyone. 50k seeds.
Is this triangle?
But do we know who generated 50k?
Unfortunately, no.
Dang.
Yeah, this one was 49987.
There's triangle. All right.
Okay, if this one was 4-7, then yeah, it's just someone
At least I'm
else.
not racing because I'm not thinking.
It's okay. The time to think is over.
Yeah.
Yo, Portal Man is now in Helm. He's gonna get the Saxon, and this should help him along. So he's gonna go do Angry Aztec Chunky. He does have Triangle.
Chunky chunks.
So this could be Tiny Temple, but it could no, it has to be Tiny Temple, I think, because
oh yeah, 5-door temples.
5-door temple's dead. We already got all the potions in Aztec Tunnels. Already did the all the bananas.
Could be in a Llama Temple.
Oh yeah, that's right. Llama Temple has 1 potion, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's right.
Although,
and the I think the check can be anything, but let's see what Barrie finds here.
It's just a GB. Okay,
oh, it is Llama Temple.
Blast. Could be Blast, but I still have to check the boss too, so.
Oh, we don't have B Blast, that's right.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
required in the seed.
Oh, that's gonna be really bad for Portal Man. He does not have it either.
It could be the boss. Yeah, it also could be the boss.
Oh, I thought you had checked this possibly.
Oh,
maybe Portal Man did, but I don't think so. This is a big one.
I'm pretty sure I checked Tiny. Yeah, I did check Tiny Temple. Wasn't it?
Oh look, Portal
was
Man's
thinking of
literally
Grape
following
Tracks,
you
so-
in there.
I think it's blast locked.
Man, that's
Unfortunate.
Yep. That sucks. Oh my goodness, that is mean.
This might even. This might even.
Ugh. Is there any other?
Portal Man does not look very pleased to see that.
No.
I get from factory metals.
But is Portal Portal Man
Factory
needs-
metals was Simeon Spring.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Portal Man, ooh, he needed Tiny's metal and he's just left without it. Morning, Camerson, GG's. Thanks for stopping in.
Guess I'll go to the only level I haven't went to.
The level that there was nothing hinted in.
Yeah.
That's oddly really nice. I haven't really seen an entirely foolish level in quite a bit, honestly. Especially a good level to have it in like level 7.
Chunky 5-door temple is foolish. The 5-door temple is foolish, so
Yep.
it can't be in there.
This is gonna suck if Portal Man gets Crusher Room. Okay, he didn't. Because Portal Man never got Crusher Room. So like if he gets
Oh,
super
okay.
duper Simeon Slam, that could like lead him on a tangent into Castle.
Just burr.
Yo, instrument upgrade? Third melon?
Oranges, let's go.
Nice, nice. Love that in my. It's not. I was going to say it's foolish and underground, but no, this is shops.
I did do Hunkless, Camerson. Wait,
Yeah.
any monkey was, Chinese metal and Aztec.
Yeah, Hunkless was a really, really strong play here in this seed.
Yeah, Portal Man's gonna be scouring his hints here, but I don't think there's an easy way to figure this out.
Yeah, the Cave's lanky metal did save me at the end, so... After I was running out of things to do.
Yeah, this is kind of a mean seed in that regard.
And I think the biggest thing was DK being locked in my Tiny's metal. And then you have like a whole bunch of either or type of situations with the tiny metal.
Well,
I did not hit that warp, but that's fine.
then here's Portal Man going into Castle.
Yeah, this isn't looking good. You have a couple more rounds of finishes here. Charles, Jarls got 136. Alpha QF got 138. Specialized also got 138. About 20 racers in this race, so quite a few left.
Now shops here.
Back into Galleon. I'm glad Portal is...
here's a potion.
Oh god, what is that?
Ow. What is this?
It's Kaizo.
Yo.
That is one fast minigame.
Love me some fast. Betty Barrel Bandits. Just remember, kids, coconut, melon, grape, pineapple. You'll get it right every time.
I usually remember watermelon for the second one, but you can do whatever.
Mm.
Yo, it's said that if you get 4 watermelons in a row in that game. Actually, I already made something up earlier in the stream chat, so I'm just not going to say anything anymore.
Yeah, you can only spread one piece of misinformation every stream.
One piece of misinformation per stream.
I don't know what to go for now.
Yeah. This church.
Well, you can't do underground.
Oh yeah, underground is foolish. That's right.
We can't. We were kind of curious about Lanky Tower, but you can't do that. Well, you can do it.
I forgot who has balloon. I think Portal Man has it. But why don't I just check? Yeah, Portal Man does have balloon. Where was balloon? That was... It was somewhere pretty bad. Yes, top mushroom. Thank you.
Okay, Punky was in Japes Stump, and then Hunkless. Actually, no, never mind. I'm making things up.
Yeah, I think at this point, the pathing for Feather for the tiny metal and caves honestly could have really been anything, but I think it was expecting Feather and then using Mini and Twirl for that one cave that you do twirless.
Yeah, I think that Mini Monkey, not Mini Monkey, but Hunky Chunky just being who knows where is really killing killing this the hints of this stream really, or this seed, I guess. And also not knowing where Baboon Blast is sucks, because that could lead to sacks, which could also get things. So like, this is kind of an unexpected lock.
Another update on the race time. We got some more finishes. We got J Rad with an hour 42, and then Mike Champ with an hour 43.
Portal Man is opening the treasure room even though it's dead. Rip. Maybe he's just getting bananas.
Oh, Kavir is forfeited.
Oh, he forfeited like at the beginning.
Ah, rip. That's
I'm
always...
imagining there was like a setup issue or something.
So I haven't really.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Alright, we'll see what Portal Man does after this check, because I think he's going to be pretty thin on stuff to do after this. Pearl? Oh, we can't check that. Yeah, again, just for those tuning in, Portal Man did not do Hunkless to get the required bananas for Tiny. He also doesn't have Mini Monkey, so like that, like unless he does Hunkless, he's not getting it.
Yeah.
So he's kind of stuck, and yeah, this is basically it. He's gonna go to castle, and there's nothing there.
And Sax is in Llama Temple locked by Blast, which we have no idea where it is.
Yeah. Mini is on Tiny's metal check in Aztec, so that's something Portal Man can get. The problem is he got 35 and then left.
Yeah, and he even went back to try to find the Sax, and still did not get it. So
yeah, so Mini's in caves. The trees, Hunky is in the tree stump in Japes, which requires Mini, and that makes it, that is a thing that you can do to get 40 bananas in caves with Tiny.
oh, that's right, there was a potion in home. I entirely forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. The one where everyone totally ignored.
Yeah. Everyone
I
was
totally ignored that. I saw it, but I wasn't paying attention at the time. Might as well look at it right now.
Yeah, I think it was DK's room.
Yeah, Sax is Aztec Chunky. We think it's the free Kong check, because that's the only thing it can be. It's not on the boss, it's not in Aztec Tunnels, not in 5-Door Temple, obviously it wasn't Vases, and it's not in Tiny Temple.
Oh, and then at that point, that also implies that you would need that triangle.
Oh, it was
Sax.
yellow. I was not paying attention at all.
I mean, you were just trying to win the race, so that's understandable.
Yep.
Slams one is...
There's Blast.
Wow.
Oh,
wow. We don't have the logical ability to get the Crusher Room Slam, but we did get the other slam, which was Galleon top of Lighthouse with Diddy and Logic. So getting a slam wasn't a big deal. Dang, Portal Man's checking underground. That's a big rip.
Another finish from Timmers with an hour 48.
Nice, nice.
And that's about half of the race from done.
Barrie did get the triangle hit. That's what he's looking at right now.
Yeah, and then Foreman just has it already.
Oh, sorry, no, this is... Where was triangle again?
Japes Diddy Middle.
Oh yeah, Japes City Model, yeah.
That's not what I meant to do. Wrong call.
Yeah. Japes Diddy Metal is surprisingly hard to route in really fast. If you don't have this, like, you don't have peanuts.
And there
it is
Sax.
freely available. It's gross.
So dang, that sucks. The other way to get to 40 bananas with tiny and caves is impossible because you need to have DK to do it. That's brutal.
So it's like the only logical way is to find an unhinted tiny metal in Aztec.
The unhinted tiny metal in Aztec because Mini Monkey plus Feather plus Ponytail Twirl gets you logical access.
Wow.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness somebody in my chat, like, one time, told me about Hunkless, and I'm like, what? What is that? And I went to test it out, and I was like, oh my goodness, this could be a game changer. And then I posted it.
It definitely was a game changer. You got second because of it.
Yeah. A lot of other seeds, like, have been pretty good because of it, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just got it.
Doing the beam for the people. Yeah. And I'm
barely had enough crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tight there.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, so the Aztec Tiny Metal with the guitar door opened by default means that Tiny's metal is just freely available and will likely go unhinted. Because if I remember correctly, things not locking that don't need anything to be unlocked are like unlikely to get hinted, if I remember correctly.
You meant finishing with a 151. GG's.
GG's and Mornin.
Alright, I think that'll be it for the restream then. I don't know how much longer Portal is going to take to find it, so I think this is a good place to cut stream. We talked about the seed pretty thoroughly, so unless there's anything else any of you want to throw in.
Watch out for the tiny and lanky Aztec metals in these new settings. Come to bite you. That is fine. And then join the Discord. Music good. I will discuss music to no end.
Music good indeed. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Let's go ahead and get a raid going here. Let's do Revan. Alright, we're raiding Revan today. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.
Yep. Morning.
Morning.
Go say morning to Revan. Doing some DK randomizer. See you around.